right, if you want to see the 2024 Cardinals in person at State Farm Stadium, a limited number of tickets remain. For more information, visit azcardinals.com/tickets. Pleased to be joined up here a little bit ahead of practice by Dante Stills. Dante, thank you so much for the time, man. How's it going?
Yeah, I appreciate you having me, and I'm excited for this year.
Yeah,
sure.
we're going. I mean, now you're a little over a week into year 2 of training camp, so I mean, kind of maybe a little as a rookie, everything's new. Now you now let's just focus on football.
Yes, exactly. As I told you, like last year, I was all new to this. I was trying to make my way day by day, but now I feel like I'm definitely more comfortable coming out here and performing at the highest level.
Nice. Okay, so Dante, you know this. You're my dog. You know that.
Yeah.
It's not just a West Virginia thing.
No, there's no doubt about it, man. Please, you don't have to. West Virginia. It's West Virginia. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, yeah, I did right there. Don't worry about it. We have no time, Rick. Thank you very much. So how's it going for you? How does this year compare to last year for you?
So before I answer that.
Yeah.
So I was back home, and I was at the bookstore, and I found this card.
Wow.
I had to buy it, right, and bring it back.
That's awesome.
And give it
Dante,
to you.
okay.
It's a wolf card.
There it is. Okay, yes.
That's really thoughtful.
Thank you very much.
Awesome.
Appreciate that, Dante. Notice the eye black right there.
Dominant.
Streak it down right, a little bit right there. Thank you, Mel. We appreciate that. Yes, Dante, thank you.
Yes.
Those were the days. I do like to remember what it was like to be young once again. I do like to remember that.
Oh, if you go back to a bookstore in West Virginia or whatever, you can find it.
So, what is the best place? If you were going to get something to eat in Morgantown, where would you go, Dante? Where would you go? Morgantown, West Virginia, ladies and gentlemen.
Let me see.
If you had to pick one, Dante.
Like, for my type of food, I'll go to Kegler's.
You go to Cardinals, yep.
Have all the TVs, got the
Sports
wings,
bar right
got,
there,
got
right?
the burgers and all that stuff.
Okay, wings, that's what you're going to get. What's your weight at, speaking of that?
I'm like 295.
Okay,
295,
where do you want to be 295?
Yeah. I say last year I was definitely lighter, but this year I gained a few pounds, so.
Okay, you did. Where are you playing the most right now? Is it over center? Is it over guard? Where are you playing the most across the board? Everywhere?
Yeah, I say all over. I mean, I've definitely been 3, 5, 4, kind of everywhere. So I like trying new places and and performing. So
where do you like to be?
Don't really matter to me. I like inside or out. I like 3 tech, for 4-eye and stuff like that. So those are kind of my things. Yeah.
We're talking to Dante Stills. Dante, okay, can you tell us a little bit about this defense? Because we were talking earlier, and last year at the start of the year, you guys were kind of like you were surprising some people. I feel like everybody got hurt. It felt like, and it was a long season, but it feels like you have a chance to really sneak up on people with this defense. And you got some depth on this defense. Like this, I think this defense is gonna be good this year.
Yeah, so I'm definitely excited for this year. Definitely some hunters on our team. Guys are very excited to go out there, run around, and make plays, and be physical, be violent. And it's a good group. I'm definitely excited for this year and see what we can do.
Yeah, you know what? You're speaking of that good group right there, the position room, the defensive line position room right now.
Yes.
Well, who's the funniest guy in there? Don't say yourself, Dante.
Nah, I don't think
all right, just pick somebody else. If you had to go outside, who's the baddest man in there other than you?
Yeah.
Who's the baddest man in there, and who's the funniest
That's two
guy?
different guys, probably.
Well, two different. Yes.
The funniest guy. I feel like we're all funny. I ain't gonna lie, but I would say LJ, Roy.
Okay. They're funny.
Yeah, Darius has shown that he's funny. The rookie that just came in, he's hilarious. But I feel like everybody's funny in the room.
Yeah.
The dominant, right? Is that what you said?
Yeah, right. The bad man. Who's the bad man?
That's hard because I feel like everybody can go out there and control the line of scrimmage, make plays, be dominant. We all got different play types. I feel like that kind of what makes us more unique in our defense. So, yeah, I'm definitely excited.
Okay.
It feels like this is a defense. You kind of hit on it right there, too, where, like, opposing teams aren't going to want to play you. Like, especially teams in the division, like, they're not going to play the Cardinals a second time because the defense is going to make them feel it.
Yes. I was this year I'm definitely ready to showcase our whole group is ready to showcase our talents out there.
Yeah.
What about you in terms of where you want to get better, Dante? What are you working on right now?
Everything. Yeah, I mean, it's just it's so hard to pick one thing just because I feel like, you know, I gotta be good at every levels, you know, every levels that I might play when it comes to footwork, hand placement, ball get off, hand-eye coordination, be able to get off blocks, be able to control blocks, be in shape and stuff like that. So I feel like everything's kind of going into this camp, kind of preparing for all things necessary.
Okay, rotation-wise,
yes.
How are you doing in the rotation?
Great. Yeah, I'm definitely you know, in a rotation, just to do my thing, just trying to make anything happen on the field, kind of to make plays, execute my play call, stuff like that. So.
We're talking to Dante Stills. Dante, you have some good vets that have been in this league,
yes,
but you also have a very young team. Like
yes,
last year's draft class, and you throw in some free agent rookies.
Yes,
like it's a lot of young players this year. A lot of young players.
Yes, sir.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely like that. You know, I definitely feel like we're all kind of locked in and focused on what we got to do on the field. Because out here, because once you get on the in between white lines, you know, the young, older kind of don't really matter, but it does. But we don't really think about, oh, we're a young team. I just feel like we go out there and just try to play great ball. That's what we try to do.
What is it like working against this offensive line right now, and this offense in particular, that likes to attack the line of scrimmage in a very north-south kind of way?
Yeah.
That's showing up in practice right now. What is it like to play against this offensive line?
I say they're definitely being very dominant. The technique is really on point. They're flying around side to side, getting upfield. You know, I am excited for that offense. They've been putting the work all off season. The O-line been putting the work, meetings and everything like that. So I am excited for them to showcase why we can run the ball.
Have you been able to square up James Conner at any point in time? Have you been able to square up James Conner yet?
I feel like I've gotten close, but you know, in practice, I can't like tackle him or anything like that. I don't want to hurt him or anything like that. So you just try to get in the best position possible to be able to, because I'm just trying to change my mind to go into the game.
How along those lines, we're talking to Dante Stills, how ready are you for, and I know the first preseason game's still a little over a week away, but it's got to be nice at that point to start hitting somebody full speed on another team.
I'm definitely excited. This is what, training camp, kind of what you're working for, that first preseason game, preseason, all the next the 3 preseason games. So I treat like practice like a game. So I go in with that mindset. I try to get better, make plays, and execute the play call.
How much better do you think this defensive line is going to be? Because I got to tell you, Dante, man, I look at the depth chart right now, and I look at the rotation and the guys that are going to be in it. Man, I like what I am seeing right now. I mean, this is a defensive line that I think is going to be really, really better than last year. But I mean, I know you're not going to come on a radio show and say, "Oh, we're going to stink this year, Wolf. We're not going to be any good at all." But talk to me why you really think this defensive line is going to be better this year than last year.
I don't want to go into kind of which group is better, because I feel like the guys last year they taught me a lot and how to improve my game.
But you guys were all banged up on the defense.
That's football. That's kind of stuff that it happens in the moment, which is not a good thing. I never want to see nobody go down with injury that can cost them career or the season or a couple games. So, but I feel like this year we are very, I would say, tight, and we're very locked in on what we got to do. We help each other in between reps. Honestly, every rep there's always someone that criticizing you, trying to help you with your ball get off, hand placement of some drills. So I just feel like this year and last year, I'm learning both good things from both squads.
Yeah.
I feel like people. It's year 2 for this whole coaching staff, so I feel like fans have kind of gotten to know Jonathan Gannon. And I think even Drew Petzing to a certain extent. But Nick Rallis I don't think he's quiet, but he's kind of quiet in terms of the media. So now you played for him his first year as defensive coordinator. Like, what's he like in year 2?
I ain't gonna lie, he's very different than a lot of coaches that I played for. I would guess you say, I'm obviously I'm in the NFL. There's a lot of things that accumulate to that, but I'm definitely seeing a lot of different things being accumulated and put on paper that I feel like we all like, and all I feel like that are going to contribute to the team very well.
So do you consider yourself to be a rookie? Do you consider yourself to be a rookie right now?
No.
Because you've got to get that third
game.
Game.
Yeah. All the vets are, they're definitely making sure that we all know that, which I do, which I do respect it. I definitely respect.
Okay.
I definitely respect the rules and how
That's right.
How things, the culture, how it is. But me personally, no. But to the older guys and stuff like that, yes, for sure.
Okay. So have you talked to Darius Robinson?
Yeah.
So you talk to the rookies. You'll talk to the rookies.
I'm still a rookie technically, so yeah.
Not for much longer. Dante, we appreciate this, man.
Awesome,
You got
man.
practice coming up.
So I appreciate
thanks
it.
so much.
I think you guys appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dante.
That's Dante
Thank
Stills
you,
joining
brother.
us right there.
Thanks for watching Wolf and Luke. Tap to see more and click the button in the middle to subscribe to Arizona Sports.